Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the TEW 2016 Challenge Run. We're booking Monday Night Raw here today, the first Raw after the Elimination Chamber, and let's just get right into it. We start with a pre-show match, just so I can do the storytelling match, and test out Natty and Dana Brooke, which has ended sublimely, so yay, that's a good thing. But they pick up the win, nothing really to care here. We start with the man back on Raw after confirming her match to be one-on-one at the Elimination Chamber last night. She says, last night at the Elimination Chamber I managed to finally put Shoehorn Charlotte behind me, and the man is on her way to WrestleMania to finally get her hands on Ronnie and rip her arm off. Ronda herself would then come out, and she says that Becky proved she's worthy as a worthy challenger to Ronda last night, but she's still bitten off one she can chew over her head because come WrestleMania, she's going to have to get in the ring with Ronda, and she's not going to be ready for it. Becky says, Ronnie, you should have wished that Charlotte won the match last night, because then they'd have an excuse at WrestleMania if you're not going to be shown up by the man, because the man could have ripped Charlotte's arm off and still won your title, but now you're going to be embarrassed in the main event at WrestleMania. And then they have a tense face-off, stare down, when all of a sudden Ronda makes a mean boo-boo face, and she's dropped from behind by a big boot from Charlotte. Charlotte continues to attack Ronda when she's on the ground. Becky just stands there like, what the fuck? Charlotte would then obviously look at Becky. She'd throw up the four horsewomen hand sign, and then turn back around and continue to maul Ronda. Becky would obviously sit there thinking about it long enough before eventually she'd grab Charlotte, throw her off, throw her out of the ring, get Ronda back to her feet, and just then look at each other. Becky would give her a slight acknowledging nod as she walks off. We then get this hot faction in the ring. Elias says he finally managed to put behind that loser Apollo Crews last night thanks to his new roadies, his backup singer and band member Heath Slater, and his security Dragon Aisu. And right now those two are going to team up to end Titus Worldwide for good, where they get the win, but we'll see what the future of Titus Worldwide. Slater pins Titus with the smash hit. They've got excellent chem, that is why they're together. It seems like a random pairing, but yeah. I had to hire Dragon Aisu as part of the rules. I need to find something for him to do. This seems fine. After the match though, Titus is sat on the mat. He's all sad. He took the fall for Apollo and he let Apollo down. Apollo looks at him. He looks really mad at him, and then we hear Leo Rush on the mic from back going, Whoa, Apollo. I thought me and you had a deal. Why are you still teaming with this loser, Titus O'Neil, when you could team with the Almighty? You could team with this. He'd point to Lashley, and of course, not just Lashley. Lashley would be bent over, showing off his lovely bum, and that is the this in general. You could team with the great bum of Bobby Lashley. Leo's like, Finn Balor got lucky last night, but Lashley and Apollo, they're the next tag team champions. Titus looks at Apollo, he's like, hey, what's Leo talking about, man? But Apollo would shove him to the floor, and then Lashley and Leo would run in and join in a 3-on-1 beatdown of Titus O'Neil by Apollo, Lashley and Leo until glorious. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable, who are mad that Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley ruined their title match last night, storm to the ring. They get up in their business. They're mad about Lashley and Leo doing the same thing last night, and they're going to put an end to them and teach them a lesson right now when Gable goes one-on-one with Lashley, which he loses because Leo and Apollo interfere. Gable's got a 70, guys. He's up there. He's gonna, once this tag title run moves and Plus, with WrestleMania, Gable could be something in the singles division. We then get a Zack Ryder and Cole Hawkins training vignette from a couple of weeks ago where they said they're going to end their losing streaks together. It would be Ryder would have like the weights in the gym really high, so Hawkins is struggling. He's sweating. He's struggling. His arms are shaking, but he's not moving the weights at all. He gives up. He's like, "Oh, I can't lift this, Zack." And Zack's like, "Hey, bro, you can't have that loser's mentality, bro." And then Otis and Tucky would walk in, like, "Oh, boom, shakaloo, Tucky, yeah, Tucky, steaks and weights." Otis would come in and he would just lift the weights easily, first try, leaving Ryder and Hawkins looking upset. He's like, "Hey, bro, it's okay, bro. We'll get there eventually. We'll be big and strong like heavy machinery, bro." And then to Otis is like, "Oh, yeah, Hawkins, keep up those steaks and weights, yeah, Tucky." I just like booking heavy machinery angles. And we then get a tag team title match. No, not title, just a tag team women's match. Sasha and Bayley again beating Nia and Tamina because they need a rebound after losing in the chamber last night. After that, Tyler Caruso is with the Revival. The Revival say last night they were finally on the cusp of fulfilling their destiny and ending this facade of them being robbed of the tag titles. When those idiots Lashley and Rush got involved and cost them their shot, and now they're looking to make tag team wrestling a joke again by winning the belts and wrapping it around a man's ass. In the meantime, while Rude, Gable and the Revival were putting on killer tag matches to try and make those titles mean something, and they're not going to let this happen on their watch. Random squash match, Bray Wyatt beats a jobber just to get him a win, and I need to fill time. And after the match, 100 A-star. Bray grabs a mic after his win, and he finally explains his actions as of late. He says he wouldn't speak like normal Wyndham Rotunda, but he wouldn't be as, "Hey man, Bray Wyatt." He'd sort of be in the middle and be like, "All these years, I was trying to be something that I'm not. I had my goal set as to be this scary face of fear, and I dedicated my whole career to try and get to that goal." He had his allies and he lost his allies, and that should have been the wake-up call to him, but it wasn't. He carried on this scheme of trying to be a spoopy Undertaker. But now, after being with the Woken Warrior and being away for so long, he sees clearer than ever what his purpose in life is. He's no longer this scary face of fear who's going to try and scare people and put dolls' heads on the wall. He's simply a vigilante of justice. He's going to pop up as and when needed, when he feels the odds need evening, or something isn't right, or someone is getting opportunities they don't deserve. Bray Wyatt will be there. Finn, new Continental Champion Finn Balor comes out, gets "You Deserve It" chants, "I believed" chants. He says, "Last night I finally proved that I can hang with the big boys when I beat the almighty Bobby Lashley to become the Intercontinental Champion. And I'm going to give opportunities to those superstars on the roster who don't get many opportunities." And then Rhino comes out, he's like, I guess I no longer have a partner now. Heath Slater is with Elias, so I guess I'm a singles wrestler and I'd like a shot." So they have a match. Pretty damn good match considering who's in it. Balor and Rhino. Not much to it. Finn, of course, retains. After the match, Finn picks up the win. Him and Rhino shake hands, and they're interrupted by Tyler Breeze. Breeze says Rhino needs not be sad at all because at any point Breeze could offer him, he could be the Beast to Breeze's Beauty, as they make Beauty and the Beast. Finn's, that's very clear on you, Tyler, but is that all you wanted to say when you came out here? Breeze says no, he was on his way out here because his boo, Alexa Bliss, is about to wrestle. But now Finn mentions it. He's exactly the kind of talent that Finn should be giving a shot to. But he says Finn isn't going to give him a shot because he's scared Breeze will run him out of time like he did with the former Lunatic Fringe. We then get the Alexa Bliss match that we mentioned before. It's the Riot Squad against her, Alicia Fox and Mickie James. And it ends with, it says Alicia, it should be Alexa taking the fall. I thought I set that up, but apparently not. But the Riot Squad pin Alexa Bliss in this match, leading to this angle with Alexa. She gets back to her feet following her loss. Mickey and Alicia are looking upset with her. Alicia shouts at her in a crazy way, pulling her hair around, and she storms to the back. Mickey looks at her and also shakes her head. She also walks to the back, not with Alicia, but separately. And then Alexa looking upset, and Tyler Breeze would slide in the ring, hand over his business card and be like, hey, think about it. And then he also walks to the back as Alexa is in the ring, trying to gather her thoughts. This shit match. Baron Corbin loses to Braun Strowman again, thanks to a distraction from Kurt Angle. Yep, that's about it. Moving on. Backstage, this actually did better than the Braun versus Corbin match, because of course it did. Titus is sad after Apollo attacked him. Now he comes to comfort him since, like, they're friends in real life, and they're probably fucking while TJ's away. Dana comes up to Natty and she's like, I'm Titus's friend, I'm in Titus Worldwide, what are you doing? And Natty is like, well, you're a loser. When we team together, you're the reason we couldn't make the team work. And they continue bickering back and forth until Titus gets up and shouts, shut up! He says they need to stop arguing. They're both very talented women. Debatable. And they should give this team another shot. And if they trust Titus, he'd even be glad to manage them. They look at each other and consider it. And after what I saw on the pre-show with chemistry, I'm sure they're going to actually do it. Main event needed to be Rollins versus Ziggler, just a solid main event I need to do. Ziggler got a stiff neck, shouldn't keep him out of action for too long. After the match, Seth is celebrating when Brock Lesnar's music hits. The Beast runs to the ring, and Seth tries to take the fight to him, but Brock gets the upper hand again, drops him with an F5, then another, then another, then another, then another, then another. That's 6 again, so another 6 F5s. Let's have another big roar, and gets to the top of the ramp, holds up his Universal title. Seth staggering to get to his feet after being taken with another 6 F5s from the Beast. We end the show and get a 86B+. Pretty good show, pretty good fallout from the Chamber. I believe Fastlane is in week 2 of March, and we're full steam ahead towards that show and then WrestleMania. And I'll see you next time for SmackDown.